What's going on, guys? This is my video for day 2 of March Madness. This is going to be for Friday, March 21st. To open the video, I'll give you the list of teams that I have exposure to tomorrow. So this is going to be a Survivor contest video. I'm going to talk about my entries on splashsports.com. Day 1 has gone pretty well for me. We'll see what happens with Texas Tech. I do have quite a bit of exposure to Texas Tech, so hoping that they'll hold on to win. Assuming Tech pulls off the win, which they could still definitely lose. The game's not put away or anything like that. If Tech wins, perfect first day. I have no complaints. Going into day 2, there's a lot of teams that I like. I'll read them off on this list to you guys. This is the parlay. I'll throw $100 on it, mainly for tracking more than anything. But these are the teams that I really like on the money line tomorrow: Iowa State, Oregon, Maryland, Kentucky, UConn over OU, Arizona, North Carolina. Arizona is going to be the most important team for me. I'll switch over to Splash Sports. These are my entries right here. You can see I have exposure to 13 contests. I have a couple of smaller contests here, $50 entry. 10 people have been eliminated. I'm 5 for 5 in that one. This one right here, I'm 25 for 25. You can see there's 1,200 people in that one. Austin's props over here, I have 24 out of 25 alive, and about 20 people have been eliminated from that contest. This contest right here, pretty decent, 116 alive out of 133. I did suffer some casualties, but you look at the full pool, and we've cut down almost 1,000 people from this tournament. So we had 4,400 to open. We're at 3,600 now. My big money entries, I have 4 $250 entries right here. All 4 are alive. 183 remain of the 223. So we shaved off about 40 entries day 1. And then over here, I have one $1,000 entry, 16 entrants, and there's 14 alive. So we shaved off 2 people there. And that one, you're going to be a lot more conservative just because there's only 13 competitors. So realistically, if you can go 8-0, if you can go 7-0 even, you might be the only person to go 7-0. It might only take 7 days in to do what you got to do. So we'll click on, gosh, I wonder which one I want to click on here. We'll click on the Millie Maker. So this is the $100 entries for $100,000, or not 100,000, for $1 million. You can see I have a lot of exposure to Arizona, also a little bit of exposure to Oregon, some Kentucky here, and Iowa State. I think day 2, the best play by far is going to be Arizona. The reason I like Arizona so much is because they're a 4 seed, but they're favored by about 12 points, which is a massive amount. So you still have your 1 seeds, your 2 seeds, and your 3 seeds protected. And by taking a 4 seed in Arizona, should be a pretty sweat-free victory. They're favored by double digits, and you're going to be able to save those 3 seeds and 2 seeds for day 3 and day 4. Then you set yourself up to finish with the 1 seed. So the way I visualize this is I'm probably going to throw down 1 seeds these last 4 days. So if I can save the 2 seeds and the 3 seeds for these 3 right here, I'm in a pretty solid position there. So if I can get through day 2 with a 4 seed and an 8 seed, or a 4 seed and a 3 seed, I'm in a really good position to close strong and get down this final stretch, just touching my 2 seeds and my 1 seeds and my 3 seeds. So you can only use a team once. So half the battle is not picking the team that will win, but picking what the best value is. So you can see here I have some UNC exposure. They're an 11 seed, so that'd be a nice win for me. I have some UConn, but I'm really sticking to Arizona and Oregon pretty heavily here. These are my 4 casualties right here so far. So hopefully I'll get through the night. I have some Texas Tech exposure here. I have 5 Tech entries and pretty heavy on Arizona there. Arizona, Iowa State, probably want a little bit more Kentucky than I have. So what I might, no, I got some Kentucky right there. There we go. And then I don't think I have much. No, I have Iowa State. I don't have much Maryland, huh? There's 4 Maryland. Okay, there's some more Maryland here. If we look at the bracket, let me see if I can find the bracket for us. Here we go. So if we look at the bracket, I feel good about Arizona right here, Arizona and Oregon. They'll play each other, and then I probably won't touch them again because I'll have Duke beating them, but I'll also save Duke for later in the bracket. Once we get through this weekend or later in the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, day 3 and 4, I'll be looking at these 3 seeds. So if you look over here, Iowa State versus North Carolina, I might pick Iowa State there. If you look over here, if Texas Tech, assuming they win there, you could get Texas Tech over an 11 seed. So Texas Tech would be an amazing day 3 pick. St. John's over number 10 Arkansas would be a really solid day 3 pick as well. So when you get these upsets, it actually makes for a really solid day 3 and 4 pick. So Purdue over McNeese, to get a 4 seed playing a 12 seed on day 3, that's really solid. I'm expecting Colorado State to beat Memphis, so I kind of want to save Maryland for day 4. So if I could go day 2, which is the day that I'm making this video, if I could go Arizona and then come back to Texas Tech day 3 and then go to Maryland day 4, that'd be a pretty solid path. So think about that. I'd go Arizona, which is a 4 seed, then Texas Tech, which is a 3 seed, then Maryland, which is a 4 seed. Now I'm going into day 5, and I haven't touched my 2 seeds or my 1 seeds. So I have 8 teams that are a 1 seed or 2 seed, and I'm going into day 5. If we go back to Splash Sports to look at the chart, I'd be going into this with 2 seeds and 1 seeds to get me through to the end, the last 5 rounds of play here. So pretty solid path that's shaping up here. And it really all comes down to upsets. Like Michigan just survived. I didn't have exposure to Michigan, so I wasn't sweating that one out. But if I go to the bracket here, say Michigan would have lost. If Michigan would have lost, then you would have had Texas A&M versus UC San Diego. That would have been a very easy selection to take A&M over San Diego. Instead, we got A&M versus Michigan. I don't really want to touch a 4-5 seed matchup. So I'm going to stay away from that. So what I will root for is I kind of root for, upsets. I guess I won't root for upsets because the truth is I have a lot of exposure to the favorites in these matchups. But say an upset does present itself, then I'll jump on the other side of that in this round of 32. So say down here, say Xavier beats Illinois, I'll probably want to take Kentucky as a 3 seed over the 11 seed in this matchup. And as we get deeper in, it's tough. I mean, McNeese is a 12 seed, but McNeese was clearly better than Clemson today. Purdue did not look good to me against High Point. I mean, they barely beat High Point 12 points. High Point was in that game, though. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be stressful. Taking Purdue over McNeese, that's something I'll probably end up doing on day 3. Is it going to be easy? No. I mean, these middle days here in the challenge are going to be tough. Day 3 and 4 are really going to be where we see, can we do this? Can we create a path to the end? And it's going to be fun. But if I can get my entries to day 5 without touching the 1 or 2 seeds, and I'm able to get over 40 of the 60 entries to day 5, we're going to be in a really good position to take one of these things home. And I've invested $13 grand total across all of these, 13 or 14,000. I don't know the exact number, but say I hit this one right here, this one with 14 people left, I'll make money off of that. So I'll profit off of that. If I'm able to take down this one right here for 50K, I mean, I will be up huge if I take home 50K. These are $25,000 guaranteed contests. Lethal shooters over here, field of 68. Some of these are guaranteed 25K. Sal's contest right here, 25K, I think it is. And we're down to 777 people, and I've got 8 entries in that one. So it's going to be super fun. I'll keep you guys updated, but that's kind of the path I'm seeing going into day 2. I'm thinking Maryland. Let's go back to the bracket. I kind of forgot. So day 2, I'm thinking Maryland. Then day 3, come back to Texas Tech over Drake. Now, if UNC Wilmington gets through, I might look at that and take Drake or one of those schools. And then day 4, Maryland. So I'm thinking Arizona, Texas Tech, Maryland is a really sweet path to get to day 5 without touching the 1 or 2 seeds. That's all I've got for you guys. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comment sections if you're on Splash Sports, if you're doing this. I have hundreds of entries and super fun filling these out. But I'll see you guys later. Good luck with all of your picks. See ya in tomorrow's video. Peace.